Hi everyone, it's Pixel PJs and happy Halloween! I'm here with our last Inktober Sketchbook tour and I can't believe it's already over. But look, I finished decorating the front of my sketchbook. It went from just purple paint and a couple stickers to more stickers. But yeah, let's just go ahead and jump right in. So I don't take up too much of your time. I tried to bookmark it here. Do you guys like my Halloween decorations? I tried. Okay, so starting off, this is Furious. This was day 21. I believe this was the weekend and there was a lot going on. So I kind of rushed this one. It came out a little better than I thought. But if you can see here, there's like a hand, and I wanted to make it look like it was kind of like that faded behind some fire. But I'm not a big fan of how the fire came out, but I did kind of rush this one because the weekends, you know, you just want to hang out with friends and do stuff. So that was my Furious. This was day 21. But again, I think it came out better than I was expecting, especially for how much I was rushing it. So yeah, let's keep going. Keep rolling. I do have a lot of blank pages this time because I accidentally would mark it and I was like, well, I have room to spare, so prepare for a lot of blank pages that we have to skip. Day 22 was Trail. This was also the weekend, and I didn't know the prompt for that day was Trail, but I just so happened to go to the park that day because there's a really cute park by my house. And went on a trail, so I thought that was kind of cute. And they were having a really fun like scarecrow making party. And there's like a nature center there that's never open when I go because I always go pretty late. But because it was the weekend, we were able to like explore and did like a mini scavenger hunt. And I tried to win a free pumpkin, but I lost like every time. But that's okay. So anyways, for this one, I decided to do a big tree. Because trees are my favorite part on the trail. I really like to hike, and trees are just the best. They're just good for you, I feel like, and I just love seeing them. They're just my favorite part. So I drew this big old tree and some leaves with little trees in the background, and then another blank page. And again, my voice is still gone. I think it's because, you know, it was Halloween weekend. I did karaoke last time. This time was just playing games and being loud. So my voice is still kind of like, but that's okay. This was my day 23, and it was Juicy, and it is definitely based on a Plants vs. Zombie because we rediscovered this game, and it's one of my favorite games. I used to play it a lot in college. So I figured I would do a booty selfie while he, she, it, they is eating a brain. So here's that juicy booty and here's that juicy brain. And it's pretty simple, but I really like how it came out. I did accidentally, I don't even know if you can see here, I erased before my ink was dry. Shame on me. And now it like smeared a little, but it's pretty faint. So yeah, here's my juicy booty zombie. And then here's some sketches that I threw away for blind. I was gonna do one that was like global warming and kind of political, and then I was like, I don't really like this one anymore, and so I just scrapped it. So this is day 24, this is blind, and I was like, oh, I forgot I need to cover these for this video. Well, let me go and do that with something. I need something here. Ooh, okay. How about 2? Okay. And then I'll just edit. I'll edit that and fix the first part. But anyways, here's a spooky vampire. I went with like the idea of a vampire because the idea was blind, and I just like the spooky themes because Halloween in October. So I wanted to go with like the idea of like a bat is blind, and you know, some vampires, the stories are that they can shapeshift or turn into bats. So I wanted to create this like spooky vampire lady who's coming after you. And that's what I kind of went with. I did kind of take inspiration for her design from Ava's Demon. I don't know if you guys have read that or seen it, but you should definitely look it up. It's AVAS, Ava's Demon. It's like one of my favorite things. It's so good. So this is based off of, you know, one of her inner demon, just because I really like her design. So it's kind of based on that a little bit. And yeah, she's just spooky and hungry. So here's this. And I'm gonna go ahead on to the next one. There's more boobies. Ah. And this one was Ship. And let me go back to the prompts. That's day 25. This one was really simple. I didn't get too creative. I was thinking about putting like a couple that I shipped inside of a bottle, but I figured I didn't know if I would be able to, like, I could draw some characters, but sometimes characters are really like hard to come across. Like they could just look like a normal person. And then I couldn't decide on like which characters to pick, because there are some very distinct characters, you know, that are easy to draw, but again, I wanted to stay away from fan art, and I wasn't sure who would be the perfect couple for me to draw to ship, because I ship a lot of them. So I just went with a cute little sailboat, and I would love to go sail the world, and so I put this little thing in here for freedom, just adventure, and there's just so much out there, so I just think it'd be really fun. And yeah, I just put it classic ship in a bottle. Instead of a big intricate ship though, it's just a little sailboat. And that was my day 25 for Ship. And then for Squeak, I decided I would do like a little box, like someone's come across this box and a cute little creature is peeking out and just making a cute squeaking noise. Not too crazy. I can't remember. There was some reason I wanted to be quick this day, but I don't remember why. But I'm actually really pleased with how it came out, because, you know, simple doesn't necessarily mean bad. But I didn't disclose what kind of creature it was. I think that's up to the viewer or the audience. So I just drew these like kind of fuzzy looking parts and then some big old eyeballs peeking out and squeaking at you. So that was my day 26. And then for day 27, I did Climb. I think this has become one of my favorites. It's not my favorite, but it's one of my favorites. Because I don't know where it came from. I was just like, well, something climbing, and this popped into my head, spiders climbing up someone's leg. But I kind of came up with the idea of, like, you know, there's this like leader spider, and he's like leading his troops and he's like, go, you know, like we gotta get up there fast. And I just thought it came out really cute, these like poofy spiders. I think that's why it's become one of my favorites, because they're just really cute and funny. So that was my Climb prompt, and I tried to draw some Converse shoes and a hairy leg. So let's move on to Fall. This was this past weekend, which was a crazy mess, because, you know, it was like Halloween. We're having a bunch of people over for carving pumpkins and hanging out. So again, I wanted to do something kind of fast and simple, and since the theme was fall, or the prompt was fall, I went with, like, you know, the season of fall. And I think one of the most popular things is a pumpkin spice latte, and, you know, how everything just becomes pumpkin flavored. So I drew this pumpkin spice latte, and in my drawing of this, I got really hungry for one, thirsty for one. I really wanted a pumpkin spice latte. So I ended up going to get one at, you know, your local Starbucks. This is not sponsored. I am not also sponsored by, you know, these candy things. I feel like that's something that has to be said. I don't know. Whatever. Candy, woo, PSLs, woo. Anyway, so here's my pumpkin spice latte, and the one that I got was delicious. And that's all. That's all. And then here's another blank page, because I can't remember why. I think I'm just really picky, and there was like a speck, and I was like, I ain't messing with that speck. So day 29 was United. And it took me a second to think about what I really wanted to do for this one, but I decided I would do like the cute little strings where you tie together and you're just like that cute little bond that where you decide, oh, we're gonna be together forever. And that's how I kind of went with United. I didn't want to do like some fists in the air like protesters. I don't know, I just thought that that was too obvious. Maybe this was too, I don't know. But again, super sweet and simple. The holidays, I guess. The holidays, you know, weekends. So yeah. Let's go on to day 30. And since I've been so, okay, not lazy, but because I was doing a lot of simple ones, I was like, okay, I'm gonna do a more intricate one. So for found, this is day 30, yesterday's. For found, I was like, okay, I'm gonna go back to my little astronauts because they've become my favorite part of my Inktober sketches or pieces. So I was like, okay, well, I'll make them find a big giant alien on one of the planets they're hopping around to. So I just came up with this big old monster, and I don't want to say any spoilers, but I did think of Stranger Things, and I definitely binge watched that with the roomies, so, you know, go watch it. It's pretty good. Season 2. Anyways. So there's my little spacey stars and my big ol' eyeball monster, and I realized later that these might look like I was trying to do buildings or something, but I was looking up different types of rock formations, and there were these like really straight up weird ones. So these are definitely supposed to be rocks. I could have probably put more like little cracks and stuff in them to show that, but I don't know why I didn't. And yeah, here's my little astronauts. I've got them saying, we've done it, we've found extraterrestrial life. And this one's like, I'm not sure I really want that anymore. Because they don't know what's gonna happen to them. And I don't either. Not yet, anyways. Anyways, so, big spoopy monster alien thing. And this is the prompt for found. And moving on to today's last and final piece. The prompt was mask, and this immediately popped into my head and I couldn't think of anything else. And I guess I didn't really want to. I thought I was like, ooh, this is kind of spooky. And I did kind of hate myself because before I did these like, you know, squiggles, I was just tapping and dotting, kind of like doing some pointillism. But for some reason, it just gives me so much like frustration, and I'm just like, oh, with the dots. And I even tried to use my left hand to get both of them going because I just wanted to like a static effect. So I was just like tapping and dotting, and I was like, I can't. So then I like used just an ink pen to do like little scribbles, but it wasn't enough. I wanted it to be darker. So I was like, you know, I'm just gonna try it with the black Copic marker, and I went in and did it. I think it covered up a little more than I wanted to because I definitely like did all this work, and now it's like, you can't even see it. But that's okay. I just have this cracked mask that's on this big staticky blob that's in just like complete darkness, and I just wanted to do something spooky and have fun for the last day, even though the stupid dots, but that's okay. But yeah, this is my last piece. I really did enjoy Inktober. I had a lot of fun, and I'm really proud that I was able to post it and do it every single day. I didn't make any excuses. I went for it. I was like, even if it was simple or whatever, I'm gonna do it. And so this is my first art challenge that I've ever completed, and it was a different medium. So I'm really happy with how it turned out. I had fun, and yeah, I will probably do it again next year, and maybe I'll do it a little differently next year since, you know, now I kind of know what to expect. I am a seasoned Inktoberer. I don't know if seasoned, but anyways, thanks everyone for sticking around and hanging out with me while I did this art challenge. I loved all the art pieces that came out of it. Tell me what you thought of the art challenge. Did you participate? Did you enjoy seeing everyone's pieces? Do you have a favorite piece from any other artist? Which one is your favorite of mine? Just let me know in the comments below, and if you did like it, don't forget to like and subscribe. And thanks again. I'll see you guys next month. Wow. Happy Halloween!